Hey friends, looks like we have another question for Ryan. Ryan asks,
Sorry to cut you off there, Gil. Is that question from Ryan for Dr. Ion?
yeah?
Well, I'm not feeling so good, so I went by the lab to see if Dr. Ion could help me, but I couldn't find him.
Oh no, sorry to hear that, Alpha. Did he say where he went?
He left a note saying that he was out of bread and that he'll be back soon.
Sorry, Ryan. Let's see if we can track down Dr. Ion.
Welcome to Ryan's World!
Hey everyone, today I'm here in Houston, Texas, here at the Three Brothers Bakery. Did you know that this bakery is the oldest bakery chain in Houston? Believe it or not, there's a lot of science involved in making bread, and that's what we're gonna do today. Ready? Let's go. All right, we're here at the bakery, and I'm so excited to go inside. Are you ready? Alrighty, let's go. Mr. Bobby, it is so nice to meet you. How are you?
I'm great. Who are you? I was just kidding, Dr. Ion. I know who you are. I made a little cake for you, and we just got to finish decorating. Maybe you can come help me.
Yeah, of course. I'm so excited. Let's do it.
We're just going to turn the table, and I'm going to drip this down the side.
Look at that.
It's 3 pies baked in 3 different cakes.
This looks so delicious.
That's a bumpa capple. Are you ready?
I'm ready, Mr. Bobby.
Whoa. So, we have an apple pie, we have a chocolate pie, we have a pumpkin pie, all covered in cream cheese icing and the caramel drizzle on the top.
Shall we take a bite?
Sure.
It reminds me of like an orchestra, and when they all play together, it makes beautiful music.
We need to go make some bread.
I'm sorry.
Let's go.
I was so mesmerized by this. Let's go.
So Dr. Ion, welcome to Three Brothers. We make all kinds of different things.
So colorful. There's so many different types of pastries.
All kinds of cupcakes, pecan bars, almond bars, pound cake.
Hungry.
All kinds of cookies, gingerbread men, coffee cakes, Danish, and we make bread and rolls, bagels and onion rolls and French rolls and all kinds of different breads we make.
All this bread has got me thinking, why does bread taste so good? I read somewhere that bread is made up of carbohydrates, which is a nutrient that gives us energy.
There's a chemical reaction going on too, creating all these bubbles and making bread what it is.
Shall we go make some bread?
Let's go make some bread.
Perfect, let's go.
Come on.
Mr. Bobby showed me the kitchen where the bread is made. Time to bake some bread.
Let's get ionic.
Let's begin.
For ingredients, you need flour, eggs, sugar, salt, yeast, and water.
We're gonna take the flour, we're gonna put it on the table, flip it over, just like that.
I don't like making messes, so.
It's okay.
Step 1. Start off by creating a hole in the center of the flour. Next, crack 3 eggs inside the middle of what I like to call a flour volcano. Step 3. For the 4th egg, carefully separate the yolk from the white and add the yolk to your flour. Step 4. Now we're going to mix the yeast and the water together to create our yeast solution. Yeast is the ingredient responsible for creating the carbon dioxide bubbles in the dough, causing the bread to rise.
Yeast is a type of fungus. And I know when we think of fungus, we think of like mushrooms that grow in wet and dark places, but this is not that type of fungus.
This is a good fungus that makes bread rise and make it grow.
Step 5. Use your finger to stir the mixture. While stirring, add sugar and salt to your flour volcano.
Mix our eggs up and just kind of take in a little flour as we go.
You make this look so easy.
Step 6. Continue to add flour from the outside of your volcano into your mixture.
This is kind of a workout.
A little bit for your fingers.
Yeah.
A little finger workout.
And it's kind of cold. My fingers are kind of getting numb.
Next, as your mixture starts to thicken, you can slowly start adding the yeast solution.
I think I may finish before you.
Oh, are we racing now?
No, we're not racing.
Step 8. After all the ingredients are added and mixed, work the dough by folding the outside flour toward the center, which will start to form the dough.
I'm way ahead of you.
Mr. Bobby is like finding every opportunity to tell me that I'm slow.
Do you want me to wait for you? I don't know if I can wait that long.
Step 9. We can now begin to start kneading the dough. Kneading is the process of working the gluten, causing the bread's shape to expand. Gluten is the ingredient that holds and binds the dough together. It gives bread its unique texture.
I don't even know if I'm doing it correctly at this point. Yours looks so clean and mine looks so flaky.
It'll get there. You just gotta use your scraper and get all that flour.
I feel like I'm in a cooking competition and the person next to me is way better than me and I feel a little discouraged.
Sweat coming off.
Step 10. After kneading, sprinkle some flour on the table and place the dough on top. Sprinkle some flour on the top of the dough and cover it with a towel. Let it sit for an hour.
So an hour's passed, and look how big it's gotten.
Whoa, it's so big.
So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna shape it into bread.
Next, cut strips of the dough and roll the strips into rope-like strands. Mr. Bobby showed me how to form the bread into a braid, like crisscross applesauce. Mr. Bobby then showed me where to put the bread to let it fully rise before baking. Once the bread was done poofing, we took the bread to the oven and cooked it at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 45 minutes.
So what are we gonna do within that hour?
Eat some gingerbread men. We're famous for our gingerbread men. And we have a mascot, Gingy. Okay?
It smells so good.
So we can do this for an hour.
I like it. Now, Mr. Bobby, how long have you been baking for?
Well, I've grown up in the bakery. This is my family's bakery. We're in our 74th year. My dad and his two brothers started Three Brothers in 1949 here, but their family had a bakery in Poland. Growing up, they used to not have mixers like that. You know, we used to make rye bread in a trough. My dad had these huge guns. He used to make the rye bread, and it was like a baby. You had to do it in the morning, in the evening, and during the day, and in the middle of the night. My family came here to the United States, and so they opened a bakery, and there was 3 of them, so they named it Three Brothers Bakery.
The best part is coming up, getting to eat the bread. And when I tell you it was the best bread I've ever had, it really was.
Oh my gosh, look at the color. It's a golden brown and it smells so good. I cannot wait to taste this.
Rip a piece.
Hey,
Can you see that?
this is so good. Mr. Cameraman, do you want to try some?
Yes!
All right, here you go. It's good, right? Thank you so much for teaching us how to make bread. This was delicious.
Hope you had fun visiting Three Brothers Bakery in Houston, Texas, where they always have something tasty baking in the oven.
Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Until then, stay curious. Bye.
Hey kids, have a sweet day.
I'm sorry, I don't even know what we're doing. I'm so excited to be. Before we start, remember to put on gloves. Not like this. I'm really sweating. Thank you. Oh, okay. The bloopers though. That'll be the bloopers.
There you go.
Oh, Mr. Bobby. It's like we're making pasta. No, it's not like
We're making bread.
You kind of went fast. Let's rewind. All the snakes gotta go nighty night. Good night.